pitch clock made its debut in Major League Baseball over the weekend for spring training. Players have to get in the batter's box and look up and be focused on the pitcher 8 seconds into a 15-second clock. If they don't, there's a strike called. Pitchers have to be ready. Catchers have to be in the box as well. I mean, you got to move it along. Everybody kind of digs it seems. Aaron Judge says he likes it. Alex Cora said he likes it. Max Scherzer says it gives the pitcher more power. Because if the hitter calls a timeout, which they're allowed to do it either once or twice, we're going to get our friend Jeff Passett of ESPN joining us in top of the next hour, that then they got to get back in, and the pitcher can just basically hold it, and the guy cannot step out. He's got to focus for like 10 seconds or 12 seconds. Scherzer says he loves it. He's going to start toying with hitters in that respect.
But more power? They have all the power. They have the ball.
But they do. The defense has the ball. But,
nothing starts till they throw it.
But players can keep stepping out on them and messing with their rhythm. Now they can't. However, if there's a runner on base, a pitcher can only step off the rubber or throw over twice. After that, the runner knows the pitcher's got to go to home plate. Here's the problem with the pitch clock.
I don't know.
In my estimation, is yesterday's Red Sox-Braves game tied. Runners on, 9th inning, 2 strikes. Hitter gets called out because he wasn't set at 8 seconds. A walk-off pitch clock violation. Now, I'm all for pace of play. I am. I do like baseball where I'm just sitting around and watching and chit-chatting and telling stories and what have you. Mm-hmm. But I'm over the 3 most likely outcomes, as they refer to it, or something like that, of an at-bat. Ball 4, strike 3, home run. Because the shift also takes away hits and things like that.
Right.
Shift is gone now, too. I actually saw in spring training a left-handed hitter lace one to right field for a hit. And I'm like, where's the third baseman catching the ball?
For a hit?
Shouldn't there be a shortstop right there? Snag it right out of the air?
40 feet onto the grass?
No. Not anymore. Not anymore. And the bases are bigger, so more guys are going to reach. Because the bang-bang plays that used to be an out are now going to be a hit. People are going to be safe at second more often, maybe safe at third more often. Because the bang-bang plays where they're out, they're now going to be safe. You're going to see more action. And I dig it. Not a soul that agrees with me wanting to see more action wants a game to end on a pitch clock violation. I am sorry. And I am, as you know, a wannabe member of the NFL competition committee. Mm-hmm. So I know about rule changes. Boy, do I know. And I know every year there's a rule change or a change of emphasis on a rule that's already in the books. The NFL wants it. They want it called in the preseason. They not only want it called, they want it overcalled. They want to get it hammered into the mind's eye and the hearts and mind's eyes and heads of the players before the actual games count, because they want it out there now so it doesn't happen in the regular season. Happens all the time, and that may be what's happening now in baseball. Okay? But all it takes is one game in Major League Baseball for there to be a walk-off pitch count violation. And everyone will be losing their minds. Let it be a Red Sox-Yankees game in Yankee Stadium on Sunday night.
ESPN.
Oh, God. Woo. Okay. Runners on second and third. Red Sox down 1. Yep. 2 outs. A single puts them ahead. Yankees have down 1. Runners in scoring position. 2 outs. Base hit wins the game.
Putting a little extra pine tar on the bat.
But Giancarlo Stanton didn't have his head up. Out. Game over. People will lose their minds. And I don't want to see a game end that way. And I don't want to hear, well, you should look up. You should know the rules. The rules are the rules. Screw those rules. Screw them. Of course. I always give a suggestion. Here's my suggestion. Keep the pace of play up. Innings 1 through 8. Fine. All good. Fine. 9th inning, pitch clock off. Go for it. Pitch clock off. And you don't have to worry about extras because you got your stupid ass ghost runner. So, and by the way, that's the way it should be called.
S-A-G-R.
Sagger.
Sagger.
You got your Sagger. You hear Saber is a metric, right? Sagger. You got your stupid ass ghost runner. It'll move. Don't worry, your game will be over soon. 9th inning, pitch clock off. I want 0 pitch clock violations. Or I guess it's off in extra innings too. I don't want it on in the 10th or 11th inning. Nobody wants that. Pace of play all the way to the 9th, and then so be it. Jeff Passan coming up. All it takes is 1. That's what I always said about this fumble through the end zone. You say it's a rule, you should follow it. Don't reach for the pylon so the ball doesn't go in the end zone and you don't lose the ball.
Don't fumble.
Wait till it happens in the Super Bowl. That's all. Wait till it happens. Oh, it hardly ever happens. So why should we change it? Because it's going to happen at the worst possible time. Same thing with this pitch clock violation. Nobody wants to see it. And right now it's really confusing because, the director's zooming in on the dramatic shot of the pitcher staring in for the sign, and then all of a sudden they take the wide shot and the umpire's going like this, and he's pointing. Yesterday, the guy that got called out on the Braves thought he was advancing on a balk, and then the umpire goes, no, you're out. It's going to be confusing.
Yeah.
It's going to be confusing, and I know they're probably overcalling it now so it doesn't happen in the regular season.
You're right.
1 through 8, innings 1 through 8, have at it. Move it along. So it's the 8 innings takes 2 hours, hour 50, 2 hours and 10. After that, pitch clock off. We will not, in Major League Baseball, have a walk-off pitch clock violation in my world.
I like that.
Brilliant! Thank you. Because the last thing you want is somebody to just be screwing around in the batter's box for 8.5 seconds, and the game is suddenly kaput. Can't have it. Won't have it. Einstein knows. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.